Boop, boop. Okay. What's up, everybody? James, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Kieran. Yeet. Once we get going and the show's actually on, let me know if the sounds everything's good. There's no echoes or anything. No, this is Progress Wrestling based out of the UK. It's part of GCW's The Collective in Las Vegas. They do during WrestleMania week, they do a ton of indie shows, and GCW kind of organizes a lot of it, and they call it The Collective. And this is going to be a big show. So, Lone Wolf, what's up? Yeah, this should be fun. I'm excited. Something new. Getting a couple things out here. Oh, there it is. I'm actually doing pretty good. Ooh, that's loud. Well, I have permission from Progress to do it, and I'm using their app, so. How is the volume? We're live.
Good evening and welcome to Chapter 179, Progress Las Vegas. Are y'all ready for some of the finest wrestlers out of the UK and Europe to come here and show you what European wrestling's all about?
I'm a little louder. Okay, let me turn me down a little.
Let's get this show started. is a tag team match scheduled
How about now?
for one fall.
Welcome in here from the Pearl Theater at the Palms
Well,
Resort,
that sucks,
Las Vegas,
James.
Nevada. Rich Bocchini, Jack Farmer, Veda Scott. Happy to have you along with us. If you're on the east coast of the U.S., happy early morning. If you're in the U.K., hope you're enjoying your beans and toast. We have an awesome card lined up here tonight.
No matter what time it is, where you're at.
Yeah, I'm excited, DJ Mello.
Action coming, and we're kicking things off with some fast-paced action here in what's looking to be a
Ooh, Lykos
one
Gym.
tag team
Introducing
match.
first, the team.
If you've never seen a lot of these guys, you're in for a treat.
And the problem, Kid Lykos 2. They are Lykos.
Happy Friday, all.
Starting off with this tag match just really speaks to the depth of this card that Progress is bringing you here from Las Vegas, where it is just after midnight, so technically it is tomorrow for us. Traveling through space and
Not on here, fat boy.
Lykos Gym, of course, boy, they're trying to reclaim their spot in the tag team division. I know they do have a shot at the Progress tag team titles in the cards, or that's what they're hoping to get. But these are two guys that are synonymous with Progress Wrestling.
Yeah, they have done a lot here in Progress. Kid Lykos, a former
Nice.
Progress champion himself. They're
I'm
crafty,
having
and they're
ghosts.
fast, and they're looking to put this one away quick, I think.
Grape Ghost.
Everybody in Progress in the tag team division looking to climb the ladder, looking to earn their shot at the tag
Oh, yeah,
team
Lone Wolf?
titles. And
It's
Sunshine
probably the
Machine
premier.
recently captured the
It is the
Tag
premier
Team champions.
UK wrestling organization.
We're about to get boisterous here, fellas.
And their opponents.
Pretty much, you name a UK wrestling talent in WWE or AEW, and they were probably there.
Slater and the lyrical dragon, man like DeReiss. Together they are Boisterous Behavior.
I feel like I keep coming back to this throughout the collective, just talking about the schedule of some of these wrestlers.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is going to be my third Man Like DeReiss match that I've called today. Not sure what he was doing a couple hours ago, but I assume he was wrestling somewhere. Lykos Gym, they're back in action, and Leon Slater, well, he was at TNA earlier today. I mean, it is just an intense schedule, and look at the energy that they are bringing.
Yeah, some of these guys have wrestled three or four times today.
Is it today or is it yesterday?
Okay,
Yeah, I gotta go to work after this.
Listen, for those of you listening at home, please give us a little grace. We're all a little slappy. It's been a long day. We started here at 11 a.m. with Defy, and all of us have been going all day. If we're tired, what do the athletes feel like right now? Veda, you've been in the ring. You can speak to that.
It gets to a certain point where you realize that you got to get over that hump of exhaustion, not to use the word hump too frequently.
It's a family show here.
But you got to get over it, and you got to just keep moving forward, because if you slip up, someone else is going to take advantage. That's what a week like this is all about. The eyes of the world.
Boisterous
are on
Behavior
Las
kind of
Vegas.
reminds me of the Street
Well, you talked
Profits.
about it a second ago, Veda.
Or like
The-
Private
the
Party.
energy
More Street
level
Profits,
these
though,
two
'cause
are bringing, man, someone didn't tell them that they've been working all day. I don't know if it was
If
the
you're-
coffee,
if you're
I don't know if it was
comparing
the
them
energy
to a
drink, but they are
WWE
coming in
team.
hot, and this crowd is right behind them.
Again, both of these teams looking to really cement themselves in the tag team division. Everybody chasing the Sunshine Machine, and a win here in this matchup, I don't want to say would guarantee a title shot.
Hey,
It
squad.
would give them a pretty strong footing to go to the office.
That's
and say,
okay,
"We
man."
Deserve a chance.
Well, yeah, you have two hot tag teams going at it on an international stage like the Collective during a week like this here at the Pearl Theater in Palms in Las Vegas. A lot of eyes are on this one.
Hashtag is Progress Vegas across social media. Real quick, our
Progress
main event
Vegas.
tonight, we'll see Luke Jacobs defend the Progress Men's World Championship against Michael Oku, who's been a busy guy this week.
This is Oku's
This is progress.
I don't know, match of the day, and it is a big one. Going to be in the main event, a true progress main event here in Vegas. But starting out with tag team action, that is Lykos 2 and
Yep.
Leon Slater.
Yep, I'm doing this, going to work, and then coming home and doing SmackDown later.
Smart, using the size advantage early
All
on
in one
Lykos
day.
Too, but I'm sure Lykos 2 used to being the smaller of the competitors, taking advantage himself.
Oh, no clean break. Instead,
Gonna buy the Goozle pipe, and Lykos
The
2
Goozle pipe.
instead turns it around to
And of course, there's a thunderstorm going through my area right now.
Tough to slow down Leon Slater. I don't care if it's midnight, 3 in the morning, 8 a.m., depending on where you are in the world. That's something else to think of too. I mean, all of us, it's all different times for all of us. It's hard to stay focused sometimes.
Well, this team is 4 individuals that are all high octane, high motor individuals.
That is weird.
That you see Leon Slater get outmaneuvered.
But here we're going to see the cohesiveness of Lykos Gym. Kid Lykos tagged in from behind. I don't think Leon Slater even realized it until he was in the thick of this double team, and now Slater able to get over to man like DeReiss.
That's one thing I love about these guys. They are actually both actual tag teams.
Lykos Gym is so good at working together. Their cohesion is incredible, and they're so crafty too at making sure they're always staying ahead in these.
They're not official. They're not part of GCW, no, but they do come together, and GCW basically invites them to be part of the collective, which is all the shows going on in Vegas this week.
DeReiss is a big guy.
Yeah, he has put on a lot of impressive size over the past couple.
So they all wrestle under that banner, basically. Unite under one banner.
Come off as
nice.
When you eyeball him, you don't realize how thick he is, and especially with how fast he moves as well. But he's much bigger than you probably initially.
Right, James.
Yeah, he finds himself being the power guy in most matches. A surprising number, to your point, Rich.
There's some of the other matches. I'm really, this whole card's fun. There's so much talent on all of these guys wrestling tonight and ladies.
That's why we're a great team.
Now Boisterous Behavior has trapped Kid Lykos in their corner. And there's a tag. Probably going to see some quick tags now between Slater and man like DeReiss as they've managed.
We are watching Progress Wrestling's Chapter 179 Las Vegas. Progress Wrestling is probably the best wrestling promotion in the UK. They've had people from Finn Balor, not Finn Balor, JD McDonough. They've had Tony Storm. They've had Will Ospreay. All those guys came through Progress, and many, many more. Pretty much, if you know a UK wrestler, they've wrestled for Progress before they went to the WWE or AEW.
Oh man!
But he got shut down.
Thanks, that gamer dad.
Different flavors of wrestling too. We just had Bloodsport.
Not sure, James. At least a couple hours.
And kick out by Lykos, and of course, just an incredible weekend of action here at the collective.
Oh, and there again was a tag. Lykos was trying to fight out, but got caught.
I love real tag teams.
You know, Boisterous Behavior was able to get ahead in this one, and they're doing a great job of holding on to that advantage, keeping the ring cut off, keeping Kid Lykos in the in the corner, keeping Kid Lykos down, not able to get moving fast. That's where Kid Lykos would like to be. Really just 101 wrestling here from Boisterous Behavior.
I don't know if they were specifically, but I know it wouldn't surprise me if they were squad.
Oh, here we go. Flurry by Kid Lykos.
Because really, there's Progress and like Rev Pros, another big one.
Leon Slater so quick. Makes a cover, hooks the leg,
but those are kind of the two bigger ones in the UK.
Climb the ladder in the tag team division. I'm excited for our women's title matchup coming up here tonight. Nita Samuels defending the Progress Women's World Championship against the former Women's World Champ Rhio and former Defy Women's World Champion Vert Vixen. And the two of them have certainly had a brewing rivalry here over the last couple of weeks here, Veda.
Yeah, we were on the call earlier today, or yesterday, I guess technically, during Defy.
Hold
Here's
on,
the cover.
Yeah, DeReiss trying to put it away and a
During
kick out.
Defy, and Rhio and Vert Vixen,
I wouldn't say that, Fat Boy. They're just, they're all different. I don't know if you can really say anybody's better than anybody, but
over in that title match tonight.
We're also going to see the
I mean, they're mainly UK based, but like I said, they do shows on here.
Line against TNT World Heavyweight Champ Tate Mayfairs and the young prodigy Marcus Mathers, all that and more.
No, you're right, Squad. I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember if it's them or if it was Rev Pro. One of the two. It was one of the two.
Able to grab onto the ankle of Kid Lykos.
Damn.
Lykos too, just begging to get in there and help his partner. The boisterous behavior.
Oh, holy cow.
Look at, there's that power that you mentioned
Great power.
earlier, Rich. Just hoists up Kid Lykos like he's nothing.
Nice.
Slater comes in with the kick, and Lykos, well, he's down, and what does he got left in the tank? Able to kick out.
Confident cover, arrogant cover. I'm
gonna lean a little more towards arrogant, but that's my interpretation.
I mean, the Kid Lykos is down right now, but you can never count him out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
Well, he's desperate to get the tag as Lykos.
Yeah, he's been in there for a very long time.
Takes out
Nice.
DeReiss, gets the boot up in Slater's face.
Whoa, cartwheeling.
Nice move to get the tag.
Kid Lykos is in there. Lykos too.
Ooh.
Trying to get fired up here, and oh man, what a kick!
Lykos 2 is rolling.
Now just
Nice crossbody.
Coming off the top, and the adrenaline's flowing.
All that pent-up energy waiting on the apron for his partner to get the tag. Now taking it out on boisterous behavior.
Oh no, he caught him.
Size.
He caught him.
Man like DeReiss, too much. Catching Lykos 2 in the act.
Oh.
No, Lykos 2.
Reversal.
Still getting the better of it. Spin kick.
Boy, he is slippery and elusive as Lykos 2.
Oh no.
Went for the Casadora again, got stopped by the strength of man like DeReiss.
Wow.
That has been such a
So
factor
strong
in this matchup. Man like DeReiss' strength and power to get control of things when Lykos Jim seems to have things in hand.
Ooh.
Right to the mush with that kick, and now looking for the sliced bread.
Nice.
Kid Lykos, Slater up top, and oh, right in the bread basket. Calling for it again.
Not this time.
No, I missed.
Backbreaker.
I love that.
Lethal
Backbreaker.
combination by Leon Slater. He's going after Lykos too.
Ooh. That'll wake you up.
Jarring chop there. You know, you don't think of Leon Slater as the heavy-handed guy, but man,
It serves our truth.
had to look like it there.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoa, Slater is staggered on the top rope.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Wow, Lykos.
That was awesome Spanish fly.
Oh, kick out at 2.5.
Dazed.
Yeah, Slater definitely seeing stars there, Jack.
It's midnight in
that
Vegas.
Spanish
It's just
fly
past midnight in Vegas.
Rattled Leon Slater and how quickly this thing's turned around, and now it's Lykos Jim
They do this
in firm control.
every night,
Tag to Kid
basically
Lykos, but Slater is in
Thursday
trouble. They're trapped in
through,
the Lykos
I think
corner.
Sunday they have shows all day long.
But now, can they take advantage of it? Can they seal the deal here?
Double stop.
Oh, nice.
Slater spun around. Oh, wow, 2 for 1. Cover.
2. Oh.
Ooh.
DeReiss with a
So
spear
close.
breaks up the pinfall and takes out Kid Lykos too at the same time.
DeReiss knew that if he didn't do something there to break that up, this match was over, and just plowed through Lykos 2 to break up the pin. But Leon Slater still stuck in the ring, down on his back. If he can't get a tag here, this one might be good as over.
Is there even anybody to tag? Where's DeReiss?
DeReiss got launched into the crowd. Lykos 2 legal. We're looking for a double brainbuster.
But
And
there's
Nope.
DeReiss. Bailed out Slater.
Nice.
Now it's breaking down into a slugfest.
Oh,
And that would definitely favor Boisterous Behavior if they can keep it a slugfest.
Do-si-do.
whoa. And it's finally Boisterous Behavior who connect.
Oh,
Right
nice.
here. DeReiss isn't done.
Little 3D.
How
Look at it, put
good are
the-
these teams?
Incredible. DeReiss wants to put the punctuation mark on this.
There's the tag. DeReiss is legal.
Going up top.
Lykos 2 still laid out after that 3D.
Oh, he got the
450,
knees
but
up.
Lykos do got the knees up.
Leon Slater's making the climb. No.
Calling for it from the top.
Oh, avalanche brainbuster
Oh, nice.
by Kid Lykos.
Damn. Double super kick.
Super kick. DeReiss outnumbered. There it is.
Oh, brainbuster.
2, 3.
That's it. Lykos Jim with the win.
Here are your winners, Lykos Jim.
Called for it many times. Eventually was able to hit it.
Great
that
opening match.
brainbuster, sealing the fate of Boisterous Behavior. As we take a look back here, Lykos 2
Brainbuster.
brings him down, hooks the leg. Academic.
And we talked about this before.
I am posting some clips
but
on
this
IG
is a
tonight,
very
so.
definitive step for Lykos Jim towards going back into tag title contention for sure.
Everybody chasing the Sunshine Machine.
Sunshine Machine. I've actually seen them live in person.
Statement victory. Statement victory for Lykos Jim. Be sure to tune in Sunday, May 4th and Monday, May 5th. Super Strong Style 16 coming to Progress at the Electric Ballroom.
If anybody wants
in
to
London.
watch Progress
Always a must-see
and get
event for
Demand Progress,
Be
which is
there,
like
get tickets.
$8 a month,
My favorite
I do have a
tournament
promo
of the
code.
year every year.
It's Tyler
The
Progress.
following contest
It will
scheduled
save you
for one fall
50% off
is
a monthly or
triple
annual
threat
subscription.
match for the
So it's only like
WSW
$3.
Unified World Championship.
Tickets for Super Strong.
This is the
Style
this is one of the
available at
matches I'm looking forward to the
progresswrestling.com,
most.
and we will have it for you. Of course, Demand Progress Plus. You can check out all the Progress action and Progress in Defy, of course, here live on Triller Plus as well. Make sure you go back, check out that Defy event. Living proof from earlier
Tate
today.
Mayfairs coming to the ring.
What do you make of Tate Mayfairs and his
Hello, Oswaldo.
flamboyant, arrogant? Seems awfully full of himself.
Yeah, I think arrogance is a great word for it. Tate Mayfairs. Yeah, look, he knows he's heading into this triple threat match. He knows that the WXW World title is on the line. He knows it's a huge, huge match, and a lot of times you'll see athletes go into the zone, be totally focused on the competition. No, Mayfairs continues to be focused on himself.
I mean, you have to have that confidence.
I love Vita.
Going into a championship match like this, you have to believe you're the very best.
Oh, for Tate Mayfairs, think about this. He does have a victory over Manders. So that's
Nice,
gonna be in the
James.
back of his head coming into this matchup. That's going to make him extra confident.
For my money, the next entrant in this match is really the wild card of things. The young prodigy, Marcus Mathers, has nothing but upside, in my opinion.
Marcus Mathers is
And
a
he
fun guy to
going
watch.
hard this week.
Yeah, he's been a busy guy. Competed at the WWE ID tournament.
Yep, he is in the WWID.
Obviously, Defy today. I don't know how many.
possible future star of the
sometimes
WWE.
it's a competition. Who can compete in most matches over WrestleMania? Veda, I think you know something a little bit about that, right? What's the record? 13? Is that what it is?
Yes, we call it the Speedball Mike Bailey plan, RIP, to his WrestleMania week streak, not him in general. They're fine. But yeah, Marcus Mathers looks at people like a Speedball Mike Bailey and says, yeah, I can do that. I can do you one better too. And it's that attitude, honestly, that is going to propel Marcus to the top.
Marcus, I think one of the reasons he's able to do that as well is he is truly
Yeet.
fearless.
Yeah, make sure you hit that follow button if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks, James, for the super chat. Buck99 super chat on YouTube. Appreciate you guys all joining me, watching this awesome show. Should just keep getting better and better as we go on throughout the show. This is my boy, one called Manders. If you ever wondered who that pennant is behind me, that's one called Manders.
Like an old school gunslinger. If you've not seen one called Manders in action before, this guy kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Stan Hansen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, someone who
Manders will fuck you up.
He's not gonna beat you with frills. He's gonna punch you in the mouth, and he's gonna do it repeatedly. He's gonna throw you around. He's gonna hit you with lariats. Really, just a smash mouth style wrestler.
Sam Laterna has the introductions.
Let's go, Manders.
The following contest
Very Stan Hansen-like, yes. That was a great description for him.
WXW Unified World Championship.
His finisher is a lariat, and he'll absolutely take your head off.
Challenger number 1, hailing from London, England. They say Tateness is greatness. He is Tate Mayfairs. Next, challenger number 2, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is Philly's finest, Marcus Mathers. And their opponent, hailing from the great state of Iowa.
Yeah.
He is the boss of the Plains, your WXW Unified World Champion, one called Manders.
Mentioned a couple of minutes ago that Mayfairs has a pinfall victory over Manders, and just about 2 months removed from that, Jack, just in the month of February, Mayfairs able to pull out that victory.
Yeah, over at For the Love of Progress 3, Tate Mayfairs got that win, and going into this matchup, that's got to be weighing on the mind of one called Manders. You know, we talk about the confidence of a Tate Mayfairs. One called Manders should be coming into this with the most confidence. He's the champion, but that's got to be lurking.
This is going to be interesting to see how this goes.
For him to overcome mentally if he can't come out.
Little clash of styles here. Hey, Earl. You're just in time for Manders' match, man.
Well, dueling chants from the fans, but you know, one thing that we do know worldwide, the likes of Progress, Defy, Pro Wrestling Noah, and WXW all working together. Talent from across the globe represented here in this matchup, and well, that's really what the collective is all about, isn't it? Everybody coming together, the best from around the globe, competing against each other. And Veda, oh yeah.
I mean, we talked before about
Right,
how
James?
Manders and Mayfairs have history, and they seem to Want to keep Marcus Mathers out of the equation here. Oh, and Mathers, he's inserting himself into the match with authority.
And Manders really needs to have a good start here after that loss to Tate Mayfairs to get in the game mentally. Mayfairs wasn't originally supposed to be in this match, able to talk himself into it after that
Nice.
game. And so really seems to be someone that Manders has just struggled to put away, and we see it here right off the get-go. Tate Mayfairs getting one up on the champ.
Mayfairs now zeroes in on Mathers, but Mathers is one step ahead.
Oh, man. Mathers, leaping kick, cover. Mayfairs with a kick out at 1.5. But Vert, I mean, we've seen this over the years. If you can have a solid weekend, wherever this weekend happens to be, I mean, you really get yourself on the radar. And these are three guys, there's a lot of eyeballs on them, but they're all looking to break through.
Oh, absolutely. There are important people watching every single one of these events. It is an opportunity to break out and really just escalate your entire career.
My boss is in Vegas with her daughter. Sure.
He knows that.
Oh, I'm
He's
sure.
looking for that
I can
moment.
imagine, squad.
Oh,
Nice.
shutting it down.
Good Lord.
Manders got
There
those
was a lot
big
of
old
eyeballs
slaps.
on this one, but it's almost like a multiplier because there is the championship on the line, which at the end of the day is the most important thing. But then you do have the eyes on you, so winning a match like
I love it.
this, winning
Manders
a
talking shit.
championship like this with all the eyes, it's really one of the brightest lights you can have on you.
Oh, they're going shot for shot in the center of the ring.
I can only imagine it. It must feel like a cast iron skillet getting hit by Manders with those chops like that.
Oh, he's a bruiser for sure. But Mayfairs is hanging in there. Mayfairs has the quickness. Big combo.
Getting some elevation to get some more torque on that punch.
I don't know if this is the
Excuse me.
smartest move, trying to out-muscle Manders. Oh, quad buster. Good Lord.
Classic
Just
Manders.
Tucked Mayfairs.
That gave Marcus Mathers an opening. Head back into the ring. Springboard crossbody, but he got snatched out of midair.
Too powerful.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
This is what Manders wants out of this match. The opportunity to just throw these.
Yeah, and Manders could do this all night.
I mean, that really is his game plan. Throw guys around, overpower everybody. And Manders can slow things down if he wants to as well.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be to his advantage, a more grinding, deliberate pace. Someone like a Marcus Mathers really thrives off his speed, off his agility. And then we have Tate Mayfairs, who is going to just take advantage of any opening he can get.
Oh, no!
Opening closed.
Well, Manders, he's in control now, but I think Manders is going to want to try to seal this real quick because I think with the size, he's got the strength, but also I think the gas tank of the other two challengers is probably going to be a little bit deeper than Manders is. So he's going to want to put these two guys away faster and get it done sooner rather than later, which he might be able to do. I was going to say right here.
And missed those two elbows. And
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing, especially after he closed the distance on Mayfairs up against the ropes, bulldozed him. I thought that might have been it right there.
Well, and I have to point out that Manders, he seems to have injured that right arm. That is the arm that he uses
For that
his
lariat.
That has won so many matches for him before.
Mathers, cross body.
Going back to it, tried the crossbody earlier, maybe was too early. Manders able to catch him this time.
Oh, and here comes
It
Mayfairs
works.
slithering back into the ring.
Wow. Whoa. Drew Mathers right in with that, and Mayfairs climbing at the top. Manders flat on his back on the outside. All the attention on Mathers. He's able to duck out of the way.
Marcus Mathers all fired up. And this match could end and we could have a new WXW World Champion. Whoa, without Manders even involved in the ending of the match.
the risk of a triple threat championship
Blue
opportunity.
Thunder Bomb cover.
Whoa, and
And
Manders
Oh,
yeah,
nice
to
break up by
break it up.
Manders.
saves the match and saves his title for now.
Manders now seeing just how quickly he could see this championship slip from his grasp if he's not involved in the ring at all times.
Hell yeah.
Looked like he's thinking about that lariat.
You too, Earl.
And just 13 days into his
Manders
reign
getting
as
ready, gonna get that
WXW
lariat.
champion.
Oh no, he counters.
High knee. Mathers back in, and oh, maybe Mathers back out.
Oh,
Mayfairs with another running knee, looking to put it away right here. Tried earlier, that he failed
Nice.
earlier, not this time though.
Whoa, and Mayfairs, he's not done yet. Springing up to the top rope.
What do we have?
Big splash off the top.
Oh, and I think
Mathers,
that was
wow.
gonna be 3. If Marcus Mathers had not broken it up, Tate Mayfairs would have won the title.
Now Mathers looking like he has an opportunity to take control of this. See how the young man takes this championship opportunity in control here.
Mayfairs doling out chops. Shot to the chin. Mayfairs picking up steam.
Uh-oh.
nice. Kip up. Oh, nice cutter.
Marcus Mathers.
Mathers to the outside.
Oh my gosh.
Marcus Mathers taking
Marcus
it all
Mathers
the
is
competition.
rolling.
Pinpoint accuracy. The way he cleared the top rope and hit dead bullseye on one called Manders.
He knew that Mayfairs was down, so turned his attention to the champion, and now Mathers climbing up top. WXW title on the line. Here comes Mathers. Did he jam his leg up? I think he did.
Yeah, and Mayfairs got out of the way.
Oh!
Tate Mayfairs is done.
Oh.
Mathers takes out the knee.
Ooh.
2 strikes to the skull. Mathers
Oh.
again.
Mayfair down, Mathers in control.
Oh.
Big opportunity.
Oh,
Gigantic
nice.
lariat.
Nice
Mathers is
lariat
out
by
cold.
Manders.
That's gotta be it.
3, dear Lord.
Here is
Anytime
your
Manders gets that
winner
lariat in there,
and
it's
still
over. It's over.
WXW Unified World Champion.
Hell yeah. It's my man.
One called
Iowa's own one called Manders. Yeah, damn right, squad.
An old school Haas. Look at this lariat.
Boom.
Good God. Jack, I'll tell
Gotta
you
love
what,
it.
Manders, an absolute bulldozer.
I love it.
We have more action on the way here. One called Manders retaining the WXW Championship. See some of the action coming up as Progress heads back to Manchester, June the 29th. Far from
That was awesome.
ordinary people.
Yeah, it was a good
Chapter
match.
181. June the 29th, 3 o'clock start time, progresswrestling.com.
Yeah, the
is
Braun
the
Breaker Spear
place
effect, yeah.
to get your tickets. And again, check out all the Progress action.
Yeah, I've seen Manders
On demand,
multiple times live because, like I said, he's from
progress.com. I know some of
Iowa,
you
where I'm
are
at,
watching
and
live right there. And
he's
again, good morning to
that
everybody in the
lariat's
UK.
devastating. It's
Happy,
absolutely
late
devastating.
night, early morning for those of you on the East Coast, and for those of you here on the West Coast, it's you know, it's Taco Bell time, maybe, right?
How's that for a triple threat match? Heck yeah. With that said, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Ring announcer Sam Laterna with the introductions. And again, we have Some exciting action on the way. The women's championship is on the line. Nina Samuels defending the belt against Rhio and Vert Vixen. Also on the way tonight, we will see the legendary Minoru Suzuki.
What do we got going on? Okay.
First, hailing from Paris, France, weighing in at 176 pounds, he is
Guru. I've never seen this guy. This is a new one for me. Yeah, she's a great ring announcer.
Stepping in here, taking the opportunity. This is one of the things about pro wrestling. They always say, have your gear ready. Kuro looking to take advantage of that, taking a big opportunity here on a big show here at Progress, Las Vegas at the Collective.
Absolutely, and Jack, as we've seen time and time again at events like this, on weeks like this, all it takes is one standout performance, and it can completely change your trajectory.
You know, a lot of times, Veda, to your point, I mean, even for us in some ways, you come into this weekend and you think, well, I've got, you know, 2 events, 3 events, and then somebody's flight gets canceled, somebody gets sick, whatever. Next thing you know, last minute, you're running in there, you're filling in for somebody. Always have your gear, always be ready, and that's the situation that Crowley finds himself in.
Brussels, Belgium, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is Mike Vecchio.
The Belgian.
I've only seen him wrestle once, but yeah, he looks like a beast.
A lot of eyeballs on him. There's a lot of buzz about this guy in the UK.
Well, he passes the eyeball test, that's for sure. Clearly someone who is going to be able to throw you around in a powerhouse, explosive strength, and surprisingly agile for someone his size.
I've been a big fan of Mike D for a long time, just completely amazed by some of the feats of athleticism and the feats of strength that he's able to pull off. Has recently been succeeding in All Japan.
Getting a clip put on.
Popped over here to Vegas for a huge week. But yeah, Mike D is someone who we use that term freak athlete. That's what you're going to see on display here.
He was expecting to battle Axel Tischer. And Tischer
yeah, he was supposed to wrestle, but he can't wrestle tonight.
That's why Kuro has taken this matchup, but
very different kind of opponent.
Nice, James.
Very different kind of competitor. But like you said, Rich, it's about being ready. It's about being able to pivot your game plan.
Whoa!
Oh!
It's more than ready.
Heads up, this flamboyant Parisian.
Oh, wow.
Taking it right to Vecchio, and whoa!
Damn.
Whoa. Colliding with the front row.
That's one thing I like about GCW stuff. They don't have any guardrails. You land right on the fans.
For what was going to get this matchup started.
You wonder, is that something that awakens the beast, right? I don't know that I'd want to get Vecchio angry at me.
Whoa.
And if Kuro has his way, he's going to have this over and done with very, very quickly. A solid game plan.
I mean, that would have to be considered an upset.
He caught him.
What?
Oh, my God.
Scooping him out of the cannonball.
Oh,
Mike
stop it.
D. Whoa. Kuro out from behind.
Missed with the lariat. Back elbow misses, and a
nice
drop kick. Mike D. Vecchio to the outside. Made his debut at Strong Style last year and impressed so many. Has been the talk of Progress for the past year.
Kuro looking to fly.
Whoa! Oh, and
he caught him again. Oh, my God.
Power of this man.
Propelled back into the front row and still managed to hold on to a ball.
That was insane.
It's just a disrespectful power bomb onto the apron.
This is what I'm talking about. It's just an unforgettable athlete.
An unforgiving athlete, too. Referee Scarlett Donovan out to check on Kuro. Wow. Just that display of power. I don't even get another look at that at some point. That was insane.
Just take a look.
Right there.
That was
catching
insane.
Kuro. Look at the power bomb. Swinging him around. Watch the way that Kuro lands on the apron.
I mean, not only is this painful, it's disorienting as well.
Well, and Kuro's not a small man
No.
either.
No. What, 6'2", 6'3", probably?
Oh,
Jeez. You know, I'm watching this. I'm watching Mike D here, and you'd mentioned it, Rich. He came into this evening thinking he was.
Yeah, he came into the week, Jack, thinking that he was going to be battling Axel Tischer and Veta, as you said, I mean, completely different type of opponent, and it can throw you off, right?
absolutely. You got to come up with a completely different sort of game plan, especially against
Oh my God.
like Kuro.
You know, I wonder.
Oh, to the back.
Well, yeah, this was supposed
Man,
to be
you could
for
hear
the
that.
Atlas Championship.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
Mike D came into this event thinking he was going to have. It almost. I wonder if this is kind of a little bit of a fire under. him.
Crowd
He's
is into
taking
this
out some
one.
Frustrations on poor Kuro right now.
Mike Vecchio, 28 years old, one of the most talked about stars in the European circuit. And I think you're absolutely right, Jack. And especially the way Kuro started the match off. If he was pissed off to begin with, he's going to be extra fired up now.
Kuro's fighting for his life right now.
Whoa, up and over. Oh, the explosiveness.
Nasty.
It's that speed and that strength combined that makes Mike Vecchio so dangerous.
More times. Oh my God.
Look at this power. Gut wrench.
Oh my God.
Now Kuro able to slip free, at least for the time being.
Elbow after elbow.
I mean, Kuro just seems like he's just trying to.
Oh, nice pop-up power bomb.
Yikes. Almost sent
Holy
through the
shit,
canvas.
indeed. Dear Lord.
Does Kuro owe him money? He is just. He is just.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Hey, maybe he kicked his dog or something.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe he kicked his dog.
He is just throwing Kuro around.
Jack, I think there's something to what you were saying before that Mike D is proving a point. He didn't get the match that he wanted tonight.
Really making an impression on the fans here tonight. To your point earlier, Kuro listed at about 6'1", 190 pounds, and Mike Vecchio is tossing him around like he's a bag of flour.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
He is on moon ground.
Damn,
right
Mike
now.
D
That's
is
gonna be
a
all.
powerhouse.
Man,
Jeez.
what a powerhouse.
Holy crap.
Here is your winner,
That was nothing for Mike.
Vecchio.
Merciful. Really, this
Totally, pretty
mercifully,
much one-sided
this
match
comes
right
to an
there.
end. Mike Vecchio.
I gotta say though, I was impressed by Kuro. He came flying out of the gate with that high-flying explosiveness. But in the end, Mike D just too strong.
And Predator eyeballing his prey. I don't know if I buy this. Kuro can't even get back to his feet. I mean, he was absolutely rocked. Whoa. Lift up the man's arm and shove him face first into the turnbuckle. Why not?
So impressive. Mike D with a definitive victory here at Chapter 179.
That was awesome.
What an impression.
I love a
this
good
man has made on
dominating
fans here in the
powerhouse
United
one-sided
States.
match.
Keep an eye on this guy, Mike D. Vecchio. Perhaps the next breakout star from the UK.
I think Axel Tischer has to be very worried about this man.
You see right there, coming up July the 27th, Progress returning to the historic Electric Ballroom. What a venue. Camden Town, London. Chapter 182, ProgressWrestling.com, the place to get your tickets. 3 o'clock bell time on the 27th of July. Mike D. Vecchio with an impressive win. But coming up next, Nina Samuels defending her Progress
Hell yeah.
World
Women's
Championship
triple threat
against
Progress Women's Championship. I'm excited. I love me some Vert Vixen.
We saw earlier today
Guys,
at
it's
the
not as
5.
easy as it looks being in an evening gown and getting into this ring without stairs.
Rhio and Vert Vixen, I mean, they are gunning for each other.
Are you ready for a championship match?
We'll go over
Yeah.
all that in just a second.
I'm going to want you to get real, real loud because the following contest is a triple threat match for the Progress Women's World Championship.
Not only did Vert Vixen and Rhio brawl today, Veda, last Sunday in Seattle, they went at it, and it goes
Comes
back
player
to
one.
the Women's Defy to Survive
My
match,
girl Vert Vixen,
in
which
which Rhio
got her
won,
photo and
gave
auto right
herself a
there.
title shot.
Hell
The
yeah.
number one contender for the Defy Women's Champion, Marina Shafir.
This is a rivalry that is quickly spreading around the globe. And if Vert Vixen can focus on becoming Progress Women's Champion here tonight, I mean, that would just ratchet this rivalry up another level.
Rhio with the second longest reign as Progress Women's World Champion. Vert Vixen, to her credit, the first ever Defy Women's Champion and longest reigning up to this point, but Marina Shafir closing in on that record. Vert Vixen as well, Veda, I don't know, the last 6 months or so, probably ever since she lost the Defy Women's title, the edge has been sharpened. It's been a different Vert Vixen.
Oh yeah, we've seen, you know, Vert Vixen has always been persistent, she's always been courageous, but we've now seen this new edge, this new aggressiveness, sometimes a little bit of a mean streak, and I gotta say, I like it. I think it's what Vert needs to get back on the winning side of things. But out next is Rhio, someone who I think she was born with a mean streak. This is not something she's had to develop over time.
And you think about that mean streak, Rhio was someone who, Rich, as you'd mentioned, second longest women's champion here in Progress, almost became the longest reigning, but it was Nina Samuels who cost her that by jumping her, taking advantage, and getting a quick win over Rhio. I'm sure that's something that's still stewing with Rhio.
This is going to be a fun match.
In addition to what's going on with her.
I do love me some Vert. Exactly. We love Vert, don't we?
Was like hours away from holding that record. And Nina
This is going to be good.
Took it away from her.
The leader of the pack. And there you go, getting right in Vert's face. Referee Jacob Thomas over there to separate the two, and just bumping heads before the match even started. A lot of eyeballs. You talk about everybody watching and how important this weekend of action is. Rhio already has a lot of eyeballs on her.
Yeah.
And Jack, I know, highly talked about, highly touted.
Nina Samuels, the champ, coming to the ring.
Perhaps a good showing
If you've never
here.
seen Nina,
Help her take
you're in
the
for a
next step,
treat.
who knows?
Well, you talk about those eyeballs. We talked about it a little bit earlier as well for some of our other matches. Getting a big-time spotlight win and a championship goes a very long way, but easier easier said than done. Nina Samuels is someone who has found a way to hold on to this championship by hook or by crook every single time she puts it on the line. And I think Nina Samuels is uniquely positioned to possibly do that, considering all the issues between Vert, Vixen, and Rhio.
Sam Laterna has the introductions.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a triple threat match for the Progress Women's World Championship.
It is a big belt.
Introducing first, hailing from Austin, Texas, she is Player 1, Vert Vixen.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Next, she is the leader of
Vert and
the
Statlander, that was a great match.
She is the most dominant woman in all of Europe. Give it up for Rhio. And their opponent, hailing from London, England, she is the star of the Nina Samuels Show, your Progress Women's World Champion, Nina Samuels.
Oh boy.
Calls herself the prima donna.
And she does, in fact, have a tiny hat.
She does have a tiny hat. You gotta love wrestling crowds.
It is fascinating.
Well, as we keep
Tiny
talking about
hat,
all the
tiny
attention, all the
hat.
eyes, justifiably, on Rhio. She's the
Her
star of the show. She believes that all of
Women's
that attention,
World
all those eyes need to
Championship.
be on her at all times.
Now, Nina Samuels said going into this matchup, and I'm paraphrasing here, she's going to let Vert and Rhio kind of beat themselves up and then pick the bones of her competitors.
Smart strategy.
You know,
Oh, and we're seeing that happen right now. Look at Nina just rolled out of the ring.
yeah, Nina, as she
Yeah,
said,
Nina's
she's letting
running
these
and
two go at
hiding.
it. You know, Nina's someone who's so self-centered.
She's
I
like,
can't
the heck
help
with
but think
this.
that maybe she looks at this as two people fighting over her in a certain way, you know? Wanting her championship, wanting what she has.
Main character syndrome?
She is the embodiment of main character syndrome.
And look at, Rhio just realized that the champ isn't even involving herself in the match, and that's a mistake. You cannot get distracted when Vert Vixen is there to capitalize.
I understand wanting attention, but Rio's attention is something you do
Oh!
not want.
All right, well, Nina, has she gotten your attention now?
Low dive under the second rope. Very dangerous. And hold
Watch
on.
out.
Vert winded up.
Oh, and a
Oh,
drop kick
nice slide and drop
connects
kick.
with Nina Samuels.
Yeah, this is a
Again,
great show.
It's not a safe space.
Like I
at
said,
the
if you've never
outside of
seen
the ring.
Progress, this is
Not with
There,
Vert Vixen
it's
and Rhio
always a great
fighting.
show.
As we saw at Defy earlier today, they took their fight all the way out of the building.
But now a championship is on the line that they both want so desperately. They're going to need to keep this fight contained in the ring if they're going to hope to beat Nina Samuels for that title.
Battling for position here. Vert with an elbow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, backbreaker. And now Samuels, there she is, picking the bones, so to speak.
Yeah, she's looking to take advantage and get the pinfall.
Yeah, Nina likes to take advantage of other people's
Big boot.
work.
Fells Rhio. Samuels. Well, she really loves herself, huh, Veda?
I mean, again, she is the star of the show. Well, the Nina Samuels show, which I'm a fan. I'm a fan. However, I don't think anyone could be as big of a fan of Nina Samuels as she is herself. Vert Vixen doesn't really seem to be a member of the fan club right now. Okay, so this is smart strategy on the part of the champ. She's trying to enlist Vert Vixen. Work
Don't do
together.
it.
They'll eliminate Rhio.
See, there you go.
You know, that could have been a good strategy, I think. They work together, they take care of Rhio, and everyone win-win for these two. But Nina Samuels, she...
Selfish player.
She says needs more Nina. I think she wants to be the main character, as Rich said earlier.
And in the end, there can only be one Progress Women's World Champion. There can only be one winner of this match.
And always the entertainer, Nina Samuels.
Uh-oh. Able to reposition is Samuels, but Vixen has that strength. Samuels again with the cartwheel.
Always time for a
Lots of cartwheels.
Little show from Nina Samuels, but not going to win a match that way.
Jack, this is what I was talking about before. This newfound aggressiveness out of Vixen. She is just ruthless. She is relentless, but I feel like that's what it's going to take.
This is a new Vert Vixen.
Well, like I said, Nina Samuels
She's bound and determined.
Very crafty, able to. Got a cover.
More than ever.
Always finds a way to use
Love Vert's gear.
to use cunning, to find ways to hold on to that championship.
Yeah, exactly, James.
So
I just
Vixen,
the gear is amazing on all these ladies.
To find a way to get that championship.
I really love Vert's new gear though.
Nina Samuels.
And we are back to Rhio and Vert fighting over.
If you've never seen Vert, a lot of her gear is video game inspired.
Whoa!
Or controller expired.
And Samuels again from behind.
Grab Rhio by the hair. Slugging away now. Rhio trying to cover up.
Nina loves to take advantage of other people's work. I said it earlier.
But Nina Samuels,
I guess that's why she's the champ, though.
Advantage. She can really punch away all she wants, and she'll still walk away with that championship.
Depositing Rhio in the corner.
Rhio really hasn't had a chance to do anything yet in this match.
Samuels, whatever it takes.
Both Nina and Vert have kind of kept her out of it.
But like you were saying, this is a smart strategy. Isolate one of your opponents.
Oh, ouch.
And you know, the strategy she came in with, you know, we said it at the top. She's going to let these two, Vixen and Rhio, fight it out and sort of pick her spots. And that's literally what Nina Samuels has been doing. Every time she seems to lose control, she sort of lets
and she lost to Marina. Yeah.
And take advantage, and then she finds her spot again.
Just cut down Rhio again. And
yeah, she had one hell of a Defy title reign.
Vixen was trying to get back into the match. Nina eliminated that, has focused back.
Which Marina's probably my second favorite wrestler as far as the women go outside WWE.
Champion. So a long way to go to match what
she's come a long way
Rhio driving the shoulder
from where she was.
Rhio lost the title at the end of December.
Here comes Vert. Double thing. Oh no.
At the Electric Ballroom.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, double knees to the back.
Double knees.
Samuels almost pulled back a little too hard on the leg.
So
and
close.
himself off balance.
Samuels continues to zero in on Vixen here.
Rhio, if you're keeping track, 434 days as champ. Second only to Ginny.
Oh no.
For 482 days. And Samuels, with that kind of an attitude, I mean, your target anyway as champion, just gonna make sure that target is repainted on a daily basis.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, not here to make friends at all is Nina Samuels.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a way to compete and be sporty.
Nina is vicious.
Vert able to kick out. I mean, do you have to take the low road, Veda?
She's the star of the show. That show is the Nina Samuels show. There's not room for second billing.
I'm just asking questions here.
There's no room for anyone else. But we talked about
Nina
how
sucks
long
chance.
Rhio was champion over 400 days. Nina Samuels, she's got a long way to go, but the way that this is happening now, I mean, it seems like she could do it. She is firmly in control.
I'm actually pretty surprised the dominance Nina Samuels has had.
Oh, Vert caught her.
The level of competition. But Vixen, a dangerous striker, getting back in this.
Oh, they're going shot for shot.
Oh, Rio's up on the top rope.
She has ascended.
Perched. Both realizing now.
Double drop kick.
Double single leg drop kick. 2 for 1. And the former champ maybe back in the driver's seat.
Rhio feeding off the crowd right now.
And
Rhio.
what a double whammy for Rhio if she's able to get the win here.
She's
To
rolling
get the
through both
championship
ladies.
Back, to put away Nina Samuels after Nina Samuels stole
Some
the championship
clotheslines.
from her, and to get a win over
Big
Vert
knee to
Vixen,
Nina.
Such a bitter rival.
Oh, this
right
is
now.
kind of the opposite
Big
of
kick to
Samuel's
Vert.
strategy. Rhio instead is taking on both of her opponents at once.
Nice.
Massive swinging neck breaker. Here comes Samuel, swing and a miss.
Headbutt. Rio not afraid to
Rhio rolling.
get ultra physical. That headbutt nailed Samuels right under the chin.
There's something to be said about an athlete who will use their own skull as a weapon.
Hey, Midnight.
Rio's
No problem,
an
man.
absolute alpha.
Thanks for
of a
being here.
competitor.
Samuels trying to put her chin back in place.
Hour into the show.
Rio
But you're
first
right.
to get back on her feet.
The alpha, the leader of the pack.
The good news is, if
She
you
lives
do
by
miss
that mantra.
anything, you can watch the replay on YouTube or
Yeah,
Twitch
Even as she's being
Oh,
whenever you want after
right
today.
now
Attack
Rio's
from
being
behind.
Well,
ping-ponged.
YouTube especially. Twitch will disappear after a while.
This is broken down into chaos. Wait a second.
Oh,
Vert
nice
Vixen
reversal
with
by
the
Vert.
jackknife.
Nina Samuels trying to take advantage.
Another reversal
Too
by Vert.
strong, Vert Vixen.
She landed
Sends
right
it
on her.
packing.
Landed right on her hip too. Did Samuels? Vert. Look at that feet bomb.
Nice.
Oh, this could be it right here.
Oh,
Oh,
so
man.
close. I thought Vert had it.
Ring of death is what Vert calls it.
It feels a little bit like the first half of this match was Vert Vixen and Rhio trying to deal with their issues as we see the Blue Thunder
This
bomb
is
almost put away the
progress.
champion. But now it feels like Vert Vixen and Rhio have realized this is for championship gold. And even though they have their issues, at the end of the day, it's about winning championships.
Samuels went for the roundhouse kick, but got caught. Oh, and hamstrung.
Oh, shit.
Vert looking for the outside in.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
Vert
my
Buster.
God.
Could this be game over?
Oh,
Buster.
she nailed.
Vert's gonna win the title.
Oh, Rio
And
breaks it
was
up.
Down and out.
Damn.
Boy, out of the corner of her eye, she saw what was about to occur. It's like, not
I
on
thought
my
she had it.
watch.
What an effort from Vert Vixen there. Rhio, though, playing spoiler, stopping what could have very well been a new champion moment.
Ooh.
Oh, that was devastating.
No,
But
Nina.
wait a second, Samuels
Roll up.
from behind.
Has the
Cancel the
tights.
tights.
Oh, kicked
Oh,
out.
2 count. Oh,
Ooh,
Another headbutt
big
to the
headbutt.
chin.
Oh, kind of
that
affected both of
staggered
them.
Rio that time, but if she hits this,
Look at
it's
the
all
baggage
done.
pile driver.
It could be all done.
Package
right
pile
here.
driver. Boom.
That is it. Rio is champ.
One,
Once again.
two.
And hey,
Oh, Vert
Vert
pulls the
Vixen
ref
pulls
out of the
referee out of
ring.
the ring.
Okay, Rich. Now you talked about it before. Vert Vixen, she has a new mean streak. She has a new sense of aggression. Vert Vixen is the last person who I would think would physically
Oh,
assault a
damn.
referee like that.
Well, say what you want about it. It saved the
See
match
Xena
for her. That
over in
one
the
looked
corner
like
there.
It was done, if not for Vert Vixen.
Well, and I think
Doing
most
that.
importantly, it kept Rio from becoming champion
Samuels
again.
down and out. Vert with the
Oh.
cover.
Oh.
Just able to roll the shoulder up. And, Vert pulling the referee out of the ring, I think, is even less about the title and more about just making sure that
Yeah.
Rio doesn't succeed.
And she may have eliminated Rio from this match entirely. Nina Samuels got the shoulder up, but she seems to be virtually out.
Yeah,
Game over.
Oh,
No,
Nina
no.
pulling the hair.
Champ grabbing the hair, it looked like there. Trying to get back in control.
Oh,
Samuels.
that it? Yeah, damn. Wow.
Here is your winner and still Progress Women's World Champion, Nina Samuels.
I guess that's why she's the champ.
You can hear not a popular result here for Nina Samuels, but she doesn't care about that. All she wants to hear is still champion.
Well, that's the story of the star of the show, isn't it? She finds her moments, she takes advantage, and she keeps the championship As we can look back to this brainbuster from Vert Vixen, almost put things away.
I thought Vert had it.
But Nina Samuels able to walk away with the championship yet
From entrance
again in a
to
big
end of the
time
match,
defense.
18 minutes and 30
But has she
seconds.
really settled things with either of these two competitors.
And meanwhile, Rhio sliding back into the ring, and things aren't over between
Chasing
Rhio and
Nina out of the
Samuels,
ring.
But I think Rhio might have more pressing concerns as well. Because we got to remember, it was Vert Vixen who cost Rhio that match.
I was gonna say, I don't
Pulled the ref
think
out.
Rio's gonna be real happy about this. Oh, headbutt.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Fireworks
Package
here
pile
in
driver
Vegas.
coming to Vert. Boom. Rhio is pissed off at Vert.
We had talked about wanting
One
some
more
payback
time.
possibly
That's what
for
the audience is
referee
chanting.
out earlier. Rhio, I think, just got a
Oh,
measure
oh,
of
oh,
it
oh, oh.
there.
Here we
But
go.
Looking for another pound of flesh for costing her potentially that Progress Women's Championship.
Oh,
I wouldn't even say
Oh.
potentially, Jack. It was Rio's. It was hers.
Vert Vixen paying
Damn.
for her crimes against Rhio, and
Rhio is not
this is-
happy.
this is a dangerous woman right here.
August 25th, Progress Wrestling comes back to the Electric Ballroom in Camden, London. Make sure to get your tickets for that one for Chapter 183, Not Out. 100 shows at the Electric Ballroom, historic event. Don't miss it, be there for it. August 25th, 2025.
ProgressWrestling.com, the place to get your tickets. You ever been to Camden Town in London? Really cool place.
Electric Ballroom is an incredible, incredible venue.
More action on the way here, and this one could get a little crazy. Scramble matchup on the way, Jack.
I love
Hell yeah,
chaos,
this
and I
match is
love
gonna be
matches
fun.
Like this is what I'm looking forward to.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Progress Proteus Championship.
And if you haven't had a chance to look over the card for tonight, we have an Emmy winner here tonight. We got a movie star in this matchup.
We do. Paul Walter
It's not
Hauser,
Effy. Yes.
my guy.
That's true.
Future EGOT Effy.
Yeah.
For sure. But maybe future Proteus champion as well.
We've got some big personalities.
I'm gonna have to talk a little during this because I'm pretty sure YouTube will not like this
It's gonna
music
be
playing.
interesting to see how it tries
But-
to contain all of them.
Here we go. Effy coming to the ring.
I gotta tell you what, Effy is a guy that I've known since
The GCW World
2016
Champion.
or so, out of Tallahassee, Florida, originally. And from the
If you've never
early
seen
days of
him,
his career to
you're in
until
for
he
a
started
treat.
to grow, former Fest Wrestling champion in Gainesville, and he really
One of the
was
big
able to
reasons this
himself
whole thing is
to the
happening.
next level. I think back to WrestleMania weekend. Was it 2017? Was that New Orleans or was that 2018? Anyway, I remember going to an event with him and sitting there, and Effy wasn't really, he had nothing that he was there as a fan. And I remember talking to him, and he's like, what am I going to do to take that next step? I'm so excited for Effy to see how he has taken the reins, and he has really created his own reality, Veda, in many ways. A very, very special competitor and somebody who's unabashedly himself.
Yeah, he has just leapt ahead of the competition.
He's going back through some photos of WrestleMania weeks past and saw that one Good friend Tony Weinbender.
Little Crowley action coming at you.
Fest, not only Fest
Mr.
Wrestling, but
Charles
the,
Crowley, that is.
Rock Festival as well.
It feels like Vert, Vixen,
A couple
Rhio.
of other folks as well. Our friends from Enjoy Wrestling, Scotty Swemba was there. They're all just sitting there. Again, Effy a fan at that point, and I mean, he's a phenomenon. But well, so is Charles Crowley. What a weirdo.
Phenomenon is the word we're using right now for Crowley.
Oh, well, I was saying that about Effy.
Crowley is a lot of fun,
I called Crowley a weirdo.
as you can tell by the music and just the crowd getting into it and his dancing around the ring.
He's a showman. He's a Carnival Barker style kind of unpredictable element in this one.
It's that puckish spirit.
The what?
That we could,
You can't say that on the air.
Puckish.
puckish.
Oh.
Shakespearean reference.
Oh,
Rich.
I'm
We're
sorry.
classy here at Progress. I think Charles Crowley would use another uckish word, though.
Pure
himself.
entertainment.
Want to mention real quick, Saturday.
Again,
11
welcome. If you're
a.m.
new here, hit that
Pacific,
follow
2
button
o'clock
or subscribe.
Eastern. Effy's Big Gay Brunch 10, right here live on Triller Plus, part of the collective. Now,
I try not to be biased, but it is the best show of the entire week, except for Progress, because I'm here right now. But yes, Big Gay Brunch. It is an
Adam
important event every single
Priest
year.
coming to the ring.
if you have two, I don't know, flamboyant, oddball personalities, Adam Priest, the complete opposite. This is like meat and potatoes, no nonsense kind of guy, former DPW national champ.
He's a jerk. He's an asshole.
He
just is.
Yeah,
He'd be happy to tell you that himself.
he would. He loves that. And you look at him, he's not the biggest guy, but man, is he
Here he
tough.
comes.
And he's gonna
My
miss you,
guy,
too.
our guy.
I know,
I got
Rich, you and I, when we are there
from
for
one of
Deadlock,
his
we oftentimes compare
first
Adam
matches,
Priest to a
second match, I
Dynamite
think.
Kid type, and you'll see exactly why.
Your
But next out is a competitor
Academy
who
Award
really-
winner, Golden Globe winner,
He has no comparison. He has no compare in professional
the
wrestling.
one,
Paul
the
Walter
only.
Hauser, an Emmy Award winner,
PWH
stepping into the
Paul
Progress ring.
Walter
I can't
Hauser.
wait for August the 1st. I'm a huge fan of the Naked Gun movies. I don't know if you've seen the trailer
I
for the
can't
new one.
yeah.
wait.
It is unbelievable.
No.
As the son of Frank Drebin and Paul Walter Hauser, the sidekick, if you will. And again, if you haven't seen the trailer for the new Naked Gun, Paul Walter Hauser, part of that, comes out August. Check out the trailer. I don't want to spoil it for you, but the last little part of that trailer, when they're saying how their dads and we'll just kind of leave it at that for now.
Oh.
Vinny, you've seen it, right?
I have.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Well, Paul Walter Hauser, yes, he's an actor. Yes, he's won awards. But look, he's scrappy. You know, he may not be the most experienced of the wrestlers in here, but he's enthusiastic and he comes at this thing very seriously. It's pro wrestling.
He really does. He's a lifelong fan.
I think it's important to note that, especially as he heads into this Pro Youth Championship match. This isn't just like a bit of fun
Right.
for Paul Walter Hauser. Instead, he is determined to be a competitor.
Comes the champ, Simon Miller.
The things about to pick up with Simon Miller coming out here. The powerhouse. We talked about some of the fun personalities in this matchup. Simon Miller right up there with them. But more than just a personality, you look at the guy and he's just stacked muscle.
Simon Miller, to me, is always such an
He is.
interesting character in pro wrestling because in addition to, of course, his physical prowess, we got to keep in mind that he's really just a self-made man. He's someone who came onto the scene as a content creator, and a lot of people doubted him.
Yeah, you've probably seen Simon in a lot of social media. He does a lot of social media work.
He has more than silenced those doubters.
Well, it certainly has something in common with Paul Walter Hauser,
Yeah.
right? Simon Miller joined us on commentary in the Defy Progress Tour in the month of December. Defy Progress Onslaught, New York and Chicago. Simon has the gift of gab, that's for sure. Sam Laterna has the announcements.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Progress Proteus Championship. Introducing first, he is Effy.
Effy.
Next, he has requested I refer to him as the Spectacular Twat. He is Charles Crowley.
Twat, 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 twat. I like it.
Next, from Battleground, Alabama, he is Any Style Adam Priest. And Adam Priest is requesting for me to say, "Roll Tide, roll."
Oh God. Boo. Boo. Boo.
Next, from Saginaw, Michigan, weighing at 240 pounds, tonight he makes his Progress debut.
Yeah.
He is Paul Walter Hauser.
Yeah.
And their opponent, he is simply the People's Progress Proteus Champion, Simon Miller.
First pinfall of submission determines the winner.
We got to talk about that. I mean, it means that Simon Miller is at a clear disadvantage in this matchup. He's got 4 opponents, and he himself does not have to be pinned or submitted.
This should be interesting.
And look at who the opponents are, too. They're all people that know how to take advantage of a situation. They're all people that know
Here we go.
how to take the chaos that is going to be very frequent in a match like this and make the best of it. He's going to, keeping your head on a swivel is an understatement. He's going to have to make sure he's involved at all times.
Ring the
so he can have
bell.
that title slip from his grasp very quickly.
Oh God. Who wants to see some magic?
Ever.
What is Vegas?
Yes, squad. Yes, correct.
Effy, I guess. Effy's a sweet soul. He's easily bamboozled.
Oh God. Oh, nice.
Here we go.
Oh, to the eyes.
Now that is magic.
Oh, to the, not
yeah,
the eyes.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that was pretty magical for Charles Crowley.
I agree. Look at that magic that
Exactly.
Simon Miller brings onto the scene. And Effy from behind.
Nice.
And how quickly everyone got deposited to the outside.
Adam Priest.
oh, man.
Boy.
You know, we were talking earlier today, Veda, Mance Warner out of Bucksnort, Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's very fitting. Adam Priest out of Battleground, Alabama. That's fitting as well, but now Priest in a lot of trouble right here.
Oh, he is all tied up by Effy. But Crowley just slid into the ring.
What's going on here? Oh,
Crowley has deposited Effy to the outside. Oh, and wait. Paul Walter Hauser's on the apron.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, no way.
Oh, Paul. Nice.
Cannonball!
dive to the outside.
And you can see that this is just a concrete floor here.
Heads
Oh,
up to
God.
Miller.
Simon. Going flying.
Takes out everyone.
That is a large man to be flying like that.
That is a lot of man to
Look
go
at
flying.
Hauser just balling everybody over.
That's like an award-winning dive to the outside.
This is what I'm saying. He's going all in.
You have to respect Paul Walter Hauser, again, lifelong fan.
Oh,
This
shit.
isn't, you know,
Crowley's going up top.
fun for him. I mean, it's something he wants to do. He enjoys it, but he takes this very, very seriously.
Uh-oh.
Crowley
Oh,
loses
no.
balance.
He slipped.
Headed all the way up top.
Oh, shit.
Moonsaulting onto a pile of bodies. And
Oh,
he's
my
back on
God.
his feet.
And how dangerous is that? You mentioned earlier, I mean, nothing but concrete out here. There's no mats.
He's okay.
You hear the crowd there. For a second, we were afraid that he wouldn't be. The way that he came down, he was going head first.
You
He almost-
cannot stop a flying twat.
I'm sorry, what? Whoa!
Nice.
You can't say that.
Crowley
Veda,
rolling.
cover.
Cover.
Well, in this case,
I
he's
love
not
Veda.
wrong.
Well, I know.
Charles Crowley able to capitalize on the chaos.
It's
Yeah,
late-
he is
I mean,
midnight.
It's late at night.
He
It's early
is.
morning in the UK, Veda. There might be kids listening.
Put the kids to bed. Please.
Oh, man.
Just using that brute force.
This sort of violence should not be seen by
Well,
children.
true.
Simon Miller is running wild.
Is it school vacation time?
Nice.
He should be in school right now, right?
There's
Oh,
a cover, by
They're going to retain
Miller.
the title.
Oh,
Hauser in to break it up.
Hauser broke it up at the last possible millisecond.
And, you know, we talked about how serious Hauser's taking everything in pro wrestling. One thing to keep in mind, too, is he has options. It's not like this is something that he has to do. He has career outside of this, and he chooses to be in this industry. He's choosing to be a pro wrestler because
Exactly.
he loves it, and he does take it seriously.
He's got
And if you
Effy
ever see
down
Paul
and
do interviews or anything, 9 times out of 10, he's got some sort of wrestling
Paul diving headbutt.
gear or hat or something on.
Ah,
Bam Bam Bigelow-esque diving headbutt.
but it's just a
Bam,
2
bam.
count. Effy's still in it. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Nurple.
Oh,
Per-
no.
Oh, Paul's like, nope.
Doesn't seem
Nope.
to be doing the trick.
Oh!
The
Oh.
nipples are numb. Paul Walter Hauser's nipples feel no pain. Again, I am just reporting things as they happen. In
Oh, is he
fight.
biting his nipple?
Is he taking a chunk out of... That's disgusting.
If the twist doesn't work, you got to use your teeth.
Oh.
And then Northern Lights into a cover. Hauser able to kick out.
To your point, Jack, Hauser, we talked about it, the Naked Gun, that's on the way. He's got
Oh.
2 other big movies on the way this summer as well. He doesn't have to be here. This isn't something he has to do. It's something he wants to do. He's got that competitive fire.
Effy
Right
is
now, Effy
rolling
trying to snuff
right
that out.
now.
Yeah, he's got a very busy summer of releases coming out.
Oh, knees
Oh,
up
was going
by
for a triple whoopee
PWH.
cushion, got caught, and now Priest.
Oh.
This is what we were talking about. He is sneaky. He is able to capitalize. And now he's going after Paul Walter Hauser. Here comes Crowley as well.
A lot of the competitors in this match are just fun to watch. Adam Priest, not
Roll
a
up
fun
by Hauser.
individual.
He takes pride in that. Priest.
Whoa.
Looking for the
Oh,
pile
my
driver.
God. Oh.
Devastating. Ah.
Miller and Crowley in to break it up, or Priest would have been walking out of here with the goal.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to give Adam Priest some credit here. If that had been a one-on-one match, he would have gotten the victory right there for sure. Now it's Crowley and Miller going head-to-head.
When Miller has to know that that could have been the match for him. Could have lost his championship there.
Oh.
Collision with Effy standing tall.
Big boot in the corner to the champion. Goes for 2. Misses on the second. But Effy's still in this. Up and down. Hooks the leg.
Ah,
Rough Rider, not enough to put it away. Miller rolled Effy up, got a 2 count, and
oh,
what a
Big
spear.
time spear.
Oh, nice
Effy in
spear.
half.
Damn.
And the
Straps are
coming
down.
This could be it. Miller's about to retain his championship.
And Effy looks like he's going up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, Crowley. Oh, missed.
Crowley!
Crowley with a
blinding
mist.
Miller.
Green mist from behind.
Hauser's back in there. I don't know if he can get back to his feet, though. He's wobbly.
Crowley sees Hauser. You can tell it's easy pickings.
Be careful there, Crowley.
Oh!
Whoa!
Nice.
Samoan!
Yeah, that was a good pop-up Samoan by PWH. Oh, no.
Freeze for the kick.
Oh.
It's legal.
It's legal, but come on!
Oh!
Colliding with the skull of Paul Walter Hauser and now Adam Priest.
Well, that's Adam Priest. He just wants to win. He doesn't care how he gets it.
Hold on, Hauser. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on here.
Nice. House arrest.
Hauser, leg hooked. New champion.
Oh, my God.
Hauser's a new champion.
Oh, Paul won. Paul won.
Here's your winner and the new Progress
Yes.
champion.
That's my guy.
Paul
Bill Walter Hauser.
I
Damn.
don't think Paul can entirely
He doesn't.
believe it
He
himself.
don't believe it.
He is a
Holy
champion
shit.
in Progress Wrestling.
I mean, that
Hell
has to be
yes. Good
a little
job,
respect. That has to be
PWH.
an upset.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at the house arrest right on the chair.
Nice.
Priest introduced the steel chair to the proceedings, and Hauser said, all right, I'll one-up you.
Made his bed,
Good
had to
job,
lay in
Paul.
it. We've got a new champion.
Chance of Progress.
Damn.
Led by Paul Walter Hauser. And one thing we know is he's going to represent proudly. Because that's the thing.
This is awesome.
He appreciates every
I'm so glad I gotta
moment
watch this.
here.
And I got to
man,
do this
yeah, that is
live
an
and
upset.
react to this and just see this.
I don't know if they were taking odds on this here in the Palms Casino or not. That's going to be... You're a
Congrats,
betting man,
Paul.
Jack. What, 2,500 to 1?
At least someone, I hope, made that bet and is walking away with some money.
Sounds good, James.
Unbelievable. Take a look at this. Rolling on the collective. Friday, April 18th, 11 a.m. We'll be back
That's today.
early.
That's today.
That's today. That's in a
Yeah.
few hours. TJ
That's
Pizza,
today.
We got DDT at 3 p.m., 7 p.m. Joey Janela's spring break at 11:59 for the culture. Heels have eyes.
Then on Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific, the aforementioned Effy's Big Game Brunch, then TJPW versus DDT versus GCW, and, well, things wrapping up at 11 o'clock Pacific on Saturday night. You can see what it says. I'm trying to keep it clean here. Vade, I said there could be kids listening.
Listen, if the kids want to
Folks,
watch the
humble reminder, if
clusterfuck,
you'd like
they
to
can.
support the wrestlers, we do have a
For all
designated
ages.
merch area on the
No
casino
kids are safe
floor.
with Veda
So you
on
can
the
go
install.
to Green Street, and that's where the official GCW merch stand's going to be all weekend. So be sure to support the men and women of Progress and the entire collective. Thank you very much. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall. Sounds good, Midnight. See you later, man. Here we go. If you have never seen Cara Noir, you are in for a treat.
First, the unbreakable, the Royal Black Swan, Cara Noir.
Making a rare United States appearance.
Just his third match in the United States. made his U.S. debut. Defy in Progress Onslaught. End of November, beginning of December 2024.
I love this.
An enigma. Can't quite figure this guy out. He doesn't talk to anybody.
Well, and we heard Sam Laterna introduce Cara Noir as unbreakable, and at this point, that's not just a nickname. Noir had a fairly serious injury.
Yeah.
Injury that he was told would be career-ending, and yet here he stands.
Eerie, poetic, emotionally charged. Theatrical.
As we talked about the intense
Love it.
schedules, that many are undergoing in this week, Cara Noir has one match here in Las Vegas. He wanted something special. He wanted
This is going to be fun.
fully focus on this.
There are anthems and there are anthems, and fans love singing along with that.
Oh yeah, it's a huge part
Just getting some clips
of getting
posted.
to see Minoru Suzuki live. And I guess at home too.
Want to mention that Minoru Suzuki heads back to Defy on May the 16th in Seattle, Washington Hall. And for those of us on the West Coast, tickets will be available 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Hey, Power Bozo.
DefyWrestling.com, and I know the pre-sale has already gobbled up a lot of those tickets. But Suzuki back at Washington Hall, can't wait for that. But right now, Cara Noir.
Cara Noir likes to wrestle barefoot. That is one thing you don't see a ton anymore.
Oh, well. You know, there were so many people that I heard from when Cara Noir was in New York and Chicago at the end of last year. Got a lot of texts from people saying that they were either on their way or they were upset that they weren't able to make it because they waited so long to see Cara Noir in the United States.
Yeah, he truly is an enigma.
791 days as Progress World Champion, 2020 to 2022. And you've got a no-nonsense
So quiet.
technician like Minoru Suzuki. And listen, Noir, he'll technically be able to hang with Suzuki. But man, Suzuki, he's like a buzzsaw.
Oh yeah, I mean Suzuki, he's sadistic. He's got a love of pain. He loves to just grapple people, hit them with stiff strikes. Cara Noir, though, someone who I'm a huge fan of, just to be frank, and I am very excited about getting to see him live here tonight. But he's definitely got his hands full with a very dangerous opponent.
Cara Noir himself also extremely technically sound, but I think the advantage that he could have is he's willing to go to the next level. He's willing to make things a little bit weird, as we have seen.
That's what I was thinking too. Suzuki,
It's definitely going to be a little different match than what we've seen. Suzuki definitely has a different style than a lot of the guys we've watched already tonight.
Suzuki's been in the ring, not only professional wrestling, but one of the founders of Pancrase as well. He's been in the ring with pretty much everybody. I don't know that anybody can figure out Cara Noir, and that's going to work to his advantage.
Whoa, Suzuki fires off the first shot and says, bring it on.
Cara Noir, he requested this. He wanted this matchup, so I think he's coming into it with a little bit more, wanting this a little bit more, because this is a dream match that he specifically wanted.
Suzuki with a smile on his face. That's not a good sign for anyone, least of all Cara Noir.
Now, Jack, to your point, Cara picked this matchup and requested this opponent. He wants to make sure that he's as sharp can be, because he's got a shot at the Progress World Championship coming up at Strong Style.
Yeah, get that, and that we got that mat. It's easy for me to say, and we've got that championship on the line later on in this event. So who he may be facing is yet to be seen.
Suzuki's, I'm not sure exactly. He's older, that's for sure.
Suzuki.
Try to stay one step ahead. Instead, Suzuki snatches the armbar.
Luke Jacobs will defend the title against Michael
56.
Oku in the main event.
He's 56.
And, oh, no.
Whoa.
Look at the way that his arm and his hand and his fingers all bend.
Oh, it's gross. To his credit, though, Noir not giving up, even as he's trapped.
Oh, no.
Yuck.
Break an arm like that. Separate a shoulder, and Noir trying to get some feeling back in his left arm.
Noir's struggling early here.
Suzuki's laughing at him.
I mean, it seems like Noir's tried a few different things, and Suzuki's had an answer for all of them. It's got to be, usually it's someone like Noir who can use the theatrics to sort of get in the head of opponents, but I don't know how this doesn't get into his head.
Cara looking almost a Kimura, but it was turned around, and now Suzuki back in control.
Veda, you just mentioned it. Almost 2 in the morning here on the West Coast, approaching 5 a.m. on the East Coast, and my math is right, at 10 a.m. in the UK. I got to hand it to the fans and everybody involved in the conversation. A lot of people on social media using Progress Vegas as the hashtag. I mean, it's late. It's been a long day. It's going to be a long weekend, but people are with this. They want to see this matchup.
Yeah, this is truly a special moment. We knew it would be. Oh, no!
Suzuki dodged the bullet there.
Oh, Cara Noir almost got decapitated.
Yeah, that was close.
And now he is strung up in the ropes.
You're a big Laparca. I love Laparca too.
Here tied up, but he is
I love Laparca when I was young.
Cara Noir.
I'm old too,
Suzuki,
so.
I think, all in all, really just likes knowing that he's hurting Noir with that. Knows he's doing damage. Whether it plays into the future of the match, I don't know if he even cares. I just think he likes knowing that he's hurting Noir.
Ran Noir into the ring post with the arm hammer locks. That shoulder was fully exposed, and it.
Yeah, Penta definitely has some Laparca tendencies and stuff to him.
He's been attacking both arms, has Suzuki.
Oh, no!
Up close and personal with that shot. Wow.
Noir is a very tough individual, but when you work a joint like that, it doesn't matter how tough you are. That joint can stop working, and it becomes a useless joint to you going forward.
The shot of that we had, I mean, that brings it right into your living room. I can't even imagine the kind of pain that Cara Noir's in right now.
Now, being dragged around ringside.
Crowd
But
is
look
so
at Noir,
quiet.
still fighting, able to connect with some shots here.
Come on, guys, wake up.
Listen, he's got that title shot on the way, and for somebody, Vaders, you mentioned somebody who thought his career was done. He's going to battle through whatever he has to battle through.
Truly just making up for lost time. But again, Suzuki with the advantage here on the outside.
You know, something I find interesting about these two competitors as well is some of their similarities. I mean, both of them love to use different versions of pile drivers. Both of them love to use different versions of choking out their opponent. For the very obvious differences between the two that you can see just by looking at them, physically, when it comes to their approach in many ways, there's a lot of similarities between the two.
Suzuki rolled back into the ring and drags Noir with him. Again, continuing to go after the arm. Ah!
And look at that, just like I said, sadistic grin on Suzuki's face. Just having the time of his life, bending fingers and wrists and elbows ways they're not meant to be bent.
And now, just for a little bit of fun, has decided to go after the leg of Cara Noir as well. Half crab cinched on.
Well, you know, if you're someone like Suzuki and you have someone like Noir call you out, request a match with you, how do you think he takes that? Is he flattered that he got called out, or is he a little offended that Noir thinks that he can hang in the ring with him?
And yeah, and anytime someone calls you out, they're intending to capitalize on your legacy to some degree. And Suzuki, I don't think he's going to let that happen without a fight.
Suzuki calling for quiet.
Oh, no.
So quiet.
Well, wrenching back on the foot.
Nice escape. Noir refusing to back down.
Catching Suzuki on the rebound. And a big sliding kick.
It's that oddball offense that throws everyone off their game.
Yeah, super disorienting. And you can see Noir, that arm is clearly injured. Who knows what shape that leg is in, but he is back on his feet and he's still fighting.
Well, it seems like Noir, every time he's able to get some offense going, Suzuki's
Nice
able to
headbutt.
just eat it and keep coming forward. Will this
Little
combination
staggered
of
him, though.
offense be enough for Noir to finally
Noir got a
start
little
getting
staggered
some
there.
momentum?
Oh, big boot right to the chin. And Suzuki. Oh, regaining control.
Just a two.
Well, how deep is the toolbox of Noir? How many backup game plans does he have? Because he continually is trying to get up on Suzuki, and Suzuki just, like I said, seems to absorb any punishment and then get back in control immediately. Noir needs to do something here.
Ah, disrespectful too.
I mean, now just almost like a bully punishing Noir for trying to stand up to him.
Oh.
I'm just always you're just thrown off guard.
You got to have a back and forth
Takes a
chop
big shot.
fest
Suzuki
when
just
you're with
takes
Suzuki.
it off, smiles, laughs.
If anything, he's loving it. It's fueling him.
Yeah, this is the most
Chat,
fun
is it?
Suzuki's had, I think.
Shy at 816. Thanks for the
Cara
follow
Noir's
on
chest.
Twitch. If you're new here, get that follow button in. We're doing
Catches
progress
breath,
live from
fires
Las Vegas
back
right
up.
now.
Oh,
Hopefully, I'll be doing more of these in the
Noir
future.
putting in a valiant effort against the murder grandpa, but
Whoa.
valiant efforts rarely end in success.
Connecting with some forearms.
Noir looks like he's running out of steam a little bit.
He does look a little tired.
Maybe more than a little bit. No!
Oh, no. And Cara Noir, he might be out right now. Official is down there to check.
Can we look at that again?
Yes, please.
I mean, Noir looked like he was out before he hit the ground.
He did look out.
We'll get a replay of that in a minute. That's scary stuff.
Suzuki didn't go for a pinfall, didn't go for a cover there. Instead, pulling it. Look at this. That is a knockout blow. But Cara Noir with a flurry. And
He's
Suzuki,
fighting back, though. Damn.
He's staggered, but he's giving it right back.
Noir back up, Enziguri!
Oh!
Whoa, sleeper!
Taking Suzuki down at last.
That rear naked choke. Cara Noir has won many matches with this.
Desperately reaching out for the ropes is Suzuki. Noir grapevine the legs around the midsection as well, but Suzuki able to grab the rope and break the hold. That's the most dangerous Suzuki's been in this entire match.
Suzuki's slow to get up.
Yeah, he's having to use the ropes to get back on his feet, and Noir is right behind him.
Looking for the neck breaker.
And we might be seeing a strategy that's starting to work here for Noir, going after the neck with the choke, the neck breaker, and now again going back for that choke.
Up in the backpack. Look at Suzuki's face.
Oh, he is just demonic looking.
Oh, a handful of hair.
Never thought you'd see this fight? No?
Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
Good God! Referee down to check.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Oh, my God.
And now it's Suzuki.
He landed right on his head.
With the choke of his own and turns it around. God's
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I mean, Noir was out.
This is going to be it. Gotch pile driver on the way.
Oh. Oh.
Good night.
That's it.
That is all she wrote. Damn. You're welcome. Glad I could stream it, man. Progress reached out to me and allowed me to do this, so like I said, hopefully we'll have more of this in the future.
See that first punch that we thought knocked Noir out.
Oh my God.
There, spiked, and then the pile driver. Good God.
I mean, I think Suzuki could have got the win. As we look back to this punch, this changed the trajectory of the match. I mean, you could see Cara Noir's skull just rattle before here, the Gotch-style pile driver.
Well, listen, if Cara Noir wanted to sharpen up ahead of that title match at Strong Style, he might have bitten off more than he can chew with this one.
Yeah, that did not go Cara Noir's way.
Come May the 4th and 5th.
Yeah, I don't know what that does to Cara Noir's mindset going into a Progress World Championship match. But
at the same time, though, I mean, Cara Noir, we said he wanted to get prepared for that title match. Now he knows. Now he knows what gaps he's going to need to fill in. Now he might be even more prepared than ever.
Wow. Oh, we mentioned it. Minoru Suzuki returning to Washington Hall in Seattle, May the 16th. Hope you could join us for that. The pre-sale going on until 10 a.m. Pacific, and the public on sale, depending where you are, later today, because it is Friday. Here we are, and as we head to our main event, the fans are with it. They're loud.
I can't believe we're already to the main event. This show has flown by.
Theater in Vegas, and
It is now time.
we're going to find out who Cara Noir is going to face at Strong Style.
Event.
Is it going to be Luke Jacobs? Will it be Michael Oku? And again, you know, I don't know whether or not we'll get word about Cara Noir by the time that we wrap up here, but
Yeah, that was brutal.
I'm sure ProgressWrestling.com, Progress social media will have some updates whether or not Noir is even going to be able to compete come Strong Style. One thing we do know, it'll be either Michael Oku or it will be the current champion Luke Jacobs, and the master of the half crab, accompanied to the ring by Amira, Veda, you mentioned this during the Define broadcast yesterday at this point.
Amira.
You go back and check that out.
I do like me some Amira.
Defy Living Proof from right here in Vegas.
Michael
You really give
Oku.
a lot of credit to Amira.
Absolutely. Michael Oku is an incredible athlete, an incredible professional wrestler. I would never take that away from him. But the intangible, the X factor that he really has in his game, I believe, is
Steve Tech 77. Thanks for the follow on Twitch.
Is truly just bringing back the art and the importance of managing in professional wrestling. She has been a difference maker time and again.
Something about Amira as well is it's her coaching, I believe. You'll notice whenever she's able to get in the ear of Michael Oku seems to always get in control of matches when he's listening to her guidance on the outside.
This is going to be a banger.
Keeps him focused, keeps him
Just letting you know.
oriented, and you can't
I
discount
do. I'm a huge
that
Amira
kind of
fan,
help, that
Lone
kind
Wolf.
of motivation.
I don't like all the ladies.
Michael Oku
Just certain ones.
Wrestler, body control is absolutely insane. His ability to take this
Amira
shot,
normally
his
has really
ability to
cool gear
wrestle,
too.
Such a well-rounded
That's another reason I like her.
fighter,
That's one of the main
such a
reasons I like her.
threat to that Progress Men's World Championship.
Luke Jacobs, 264 days as Progress champ, knocked off Kid Lykos February the 25th of 2024. Lykos held the title for 154 days. And
Yeah, I am.
Jacobs,
Paul Winnan made my
as
night.
tough as they come,
It made staying up, getting up in the middle of the night worth it.
One called Manders,
That's all I gotta say.
decapitating people with the lariat. If anybody can match one called Manders and maybe
Luke
even a
Jacobs,
step ahead with the lariat is Jacobs.
this guy.
He is truly just honed
I'm a big
his
fan.
game, really perfected that lariat. Michael Oku knows it too. He's prepared. These two know each other very well because although Oku is only recently back in Progress, he and Luke Jacobs have fought absolute wars in the past. You can see that hostility boiling over right here.
This is Luke Jacobs' 11th defense. So he's been in positions like this many times with these levels of this kind of stakes. As these two want to get things going right away, we still have the introductions, but these two want to get after it.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Progress Men's World Championship.
Awesome, Lone Wolf.
The neck breaker.
That's why I do this. I want people to
Introducing first,
discover and enjoy
having been
more indie
accompanied
wrestling.
to the ring by Amira Blair, hailing from London, England, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the master of the half crab, Michael Oku. And his opponent, he is from Manchester, England, weighing in at 180 pounds, your Progress Men's World Champion, Luke Jacobs.
Look at the list of title defenses for Luke Jacobs. Wins over Timothy Thatcher, man like DeReiss, Leon Slater,
Men's
Kevin Knight,
World
Another
Championship.
win over man like DeReiss. And then came out successful in a four-way match against Slater, DeReiss, and Ricky Knight Jr. These two are throwing down and they're firing things up. Look at the energy.
No feeling out process here whatsoever. But yeah, Rich, as you go down that list of defenses, Luke Jacobs has been beyond a fighting champion. He's taken on all comers But this might be his biggest challenge yet, because Oku is ready for a fight.
Yeah, you think this one's personal? You think, I mean, the championship's on the line, but these guys, there is some personal, just disregard for each other.
Oku. Fosbury flop. Got enough of Jacobs to take him down. Listen, Jacobs, obviously Progress Wrestling out of the UK. He's at the top of the mountain. Michael Oku, one of the most talked about from the UK. But he's looking to take that next step. He's looking to cement himself as one of the best.
Yeah, Oku stepped away from Progress for a little bit and really gained a lot of momentum and really has been in a top international form coming back to Progress. And I think Luke Jacobs doesn't like the fact that Michael Oku was able to step away and then come back and get an opportunity like this so quickly.
So agile.
Ooh.
I think Oku was maybe looking for another Fosbury flop, but he got caught
Oh.
and dropped on the edge.
Damn
of
that
the
ring apron.
Oh, man.
Luke Jacobs, just a fierce and gritty, no-nonsense kind of champion.
Getting right in Amira's face as well. And Jacobs has entirely turned this match around.
Oku coming off not even 24 hours ago. A very physical matchup against Evil. And
That's right, Oku fought Evil.
You stacked Evil and then Jacobs basically on the same day. That just shows you how confident Oku is in his abilities, but
he's going to take on every opportunity. He's never going to turn down a fight. Here's
Jacobs,
a cover.
lateral press.
It is Michael Oku, but sometimes that can work to your detriment. Sometimes you can wear yourself down.
It's like when you go to the buffet
Oh.
here at the Palms, you load the plate up, and yeah, I'm going to have 100 crab legs and the prime rib and the giant salad. I'm going to load up on the cornbread ahead of time.
Use the mashed potatoes to hold it all together.
What are we
Exactly,
talking about? Oh, the commentary is getting
No
me.
time for dessert.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Luke Jacobs is coming.
Luke
into
Jacobs
this
is just
match
so
strong.
much upper body. I mean, look how broad his shoulders are.
Here's a cover.
He's just all
Certainly gonna capitalize
torso.
on any wear and tear, any exhaustion that Oku is experiencing. Look at Jacobs. He's hopping around like this is easy for him.
Just 24 years old, a little over 6 foot, 200
That's
pounds
crazy.
or
He's
so.
only 24.
Jacobs already 7 years in the sport.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Jacobs just
Lateral press again, and Oku able to power out.
leaning into the relentless aggression that has defined his career, Luke Jacobs is. Really has defined this championship run, just leading with his fists, just dominating. And you see moves even like that scoop slam we saw a moment ago, just a lot of extra torque on it. And these shots to the face, just the torque, the snap that Luke Jacobs brings to every single thing he does.
Breaking down.
Luke ain't having a mirror at ringside, that's for sure.
And, you know, that was a smart thing we just saw from Luke Jacobs there. Amir was on the outside trying to coach Michael Oku. Jacobs got in between them, made it so that Oku couldn't hear or couldn't communicate with Amira, stayed in control there. I think that was a very clever and smart move from the champ.
Chop, forearm, chop, and forearm again and again and again.
Just relentless. Just the toughness. How much more can Oku take?
Those jeez, he's destroying him in the corner.
Can Oku even defend himself at this point?
Jacobs talking trash, too.
Whoa. Well, Oku
Oh.
answered the question that I had.
Oku's second rope. Missile drop
Dipping into
kick.
reserves, missile drop kick.
And this, time and again, is where Michael Oku turns a corner in these long, these grueling matches because, like you said, he has these reserves
Definitely
of
Lone Wolf.
strength, of resilience that he's able to
If you
pull
want to watch
upon.
Progress,
No thanks to
Progress
Amira
is on
as
there, but you can
well.
watch Progress's Demand Progress
Oku
Plus. I have a
back up on
50%
his
off
feet.
monthly or yearly
Little spaghetti leg.
subscription, which is, I think
Right
it's
back at it.
£7.
Blow after blow,
So
but
you
it's
get it half
Oku with
off,
the advantage.
50% off. So it's like $3.
Oku
$4
fighting for his life. Getting,
a
you
month.
mentioned getting the advantage on a Luke
Which
Jacobs,
the code
very
is-
rare to get in a physical exchange like this with Luke Jacobs.
I'm trying to remember.
But
And
knockout
Jacobs-
blow.
Jacobs might be
Tyler
out on the ropes
Progress.
right now.
Caught that elbow right
But
in the
even, yeah,
temple.
Triller Plus is like $7 a month, I think, or $8 a month.
Oh,
Boom.
DDT, that might be all. Jacobs somehow back up.
Another DDT.
2 for 1.
Oku into the cover, new champion.
Ooh.
Oh. Man,
So close. So close.
And that's how quickly Michael Oku can turn things around. That's how quickly he can come from behind and get ahead. A pair of DDTs and suddenly
See, Xena
Michael
did that
Oku,
over
who's
in
on
the corner
receiving
there
end of the
watching.
beatdown, suddenly looks poised to potentially become the next Progress champion.
He's headed up top. He said it. If he hits that 6-star frog splash on Luke Jacobs, we will have a new Progress men's champion.
and all that damage, he's slow to get up to the top, and Jacobs flat on his
Oh.
back. Oh, here comes Oku.
Oh.
Jacobs trying to reel him in.
Half crab? No.
Oh.
Punt kick. Oku.
Oh, my God.
Lands on his feet. Nice
Ah.
adjustment. Yeah,
Ooh.
right there. Elbow. And another one. Big boot to the face. And a belly
Nice.
kick from Oku.
Nice move by
Jacobs
Oku.
staggers over to the ropes. Oku's back on his feet.
Yo. Oku held on that time.
Oh my God. The lariat on the
No,
apron.
no.
Oh
The
my
calling
God.
card of Luke Jacobs.
I mean, Oku.
Dear
He
Lord.
clipped the apron on the way down and then just landed on the concrete. And where is Luke Jacobs
Where is he going?
Right there on the stage in front of that big Progress
Oh.
Las Vegas logo.
You see that
Damn.
lariat again?
I don't want to.
Well,
Oh,
Jacobs.
I mean, this match-
This is kind of a desperate
Damn.
move here for Jacobs.
Holy
to
shit.
Bring it to the stage and try to make it even more physical. But I think that shows that Jacobs realized he might be had.
and Luke Jacobs, he's.
One more time.
I think he's headed.
Oh, you
headed
gotta
back
love
towards
these.
the ring.
This crowd.
Yeah, what does this say about the toughness of an Oku if it communicates here that leaving Michael Oku out on the stage, trying to get back in the ring, possibly trying to get the count out victory instead of getting the pin.
Oh, and Jacobs is telling Amira to hit him.
Jacobs getting in Amira's face.
Wait a
and,
second, wait a
Oku
second, wait a
realizes
second.
it.
Oh, flying in off the stage. Jesus.
Crash into the ring
Oh my
apron.
God.
Michael Oku just cleared 3 rows of
That was
fans.
insane.
He's up top.
Oh,
There's the
big frog
frog
splash.
That's it.
Oh,
Jacobs
kicks
out
out.
Last millisecond.
Wow.
Have you ever seen anything like that? Oku,
Absolutely
like I
crazy.
said, coming off the stage over 3 rows of fans to take down the champion.
That was awesome.
Oku somehow able to dig deep after getting absolutely rocked on the apron with that lariat. It bounced like twice on the way down. Able to pull himself back up after being suplexed on the stage. Like you said, Jack, clearing 3 rows of seats. Oku on a drop kick.
Oku was looking for that half crab again and again. Luke Jacobs was able to deflect, but he just got caught.
Luke Jacobs is rattled. The champion is rattled.
Uh-oh. And he just caught Michael Oku, snatched him,
Oh,
dropped him.
Just planted him.
Jacobs, is he gearing up for that lariat? Well, not yet.
Whoa.
Oku changes direction.
Oh, we got the lariat.
Jacobs. Lariat from Jacobs. He's loaded up another
Pop-up powerbomb.
High stack.
Oh, Oku
Oku,
gets
how did he
out.
get out of that?
Damn.
Combination power offense, and the story here is on Amira's face. You can see just how worried she was and just how close that was.
Luke Jacobs, he could not believe it. He felt the collision of that lariat and then that power bomb, and Jacobs, he is lining up something here.
Who will defend the title at Strong Style, ostensibly against Cara Noir, assuming he's able to go after being rocked by Minoru Suzuki. But we know that the title will be defended at Strong Style coming up. And Amira, Veda, great call on your part. She really is that X factor. Jack, you mentioned the concern on her face. It has to be almost an extra spark, I think, for Oku.
Yeah, she was able to get Oku back up, but now he's in trouble one more time. Uh-oh, this is dangerous territory here.
Oku looks, he's out. He looks dead weight right now.
All the mentoring, all the positivity from the outside of the ring, not going to do anything to help you right here. Oku's going to dig in. He's trying to hang on to that top rope. If Jacobs hits this, forget it.
Oku, though.
Oh, kidney shot. Oh, and a headbutt.
Oh,
Is that a tooth that went flying?
Held on that time.
Good
The
God.
front row may have gotten a souvenir. What the hell is Jacobs doing? Oh, all the way to the tippy top.
Oh, no.
Oh.
All the way down to the basement floor.
Pain on the face of Luke Jacobs as well, but he is gutting his way through it to stay in control. Wait, shoulders down.
Oh.
Small package.
Oh, we almost
Inside
stole it there.
cradle. Oh, forearm.
Oh,
German
shit.
suplex.
This might be it.
Angle on that German.
Just the high impact maneuvers from Luke Jacobs over and over and over again. Michael Oku heroically continuing to stay in this thing, but how much can he have left?
Half crab. Center of the ring. Jacobs doesn't have anywhere to go.
Oh, deep, deep, deep on that crab.
How bad do you want it, Luke Jacobs? Can Luke Jacobs find a way to crawl to the ropes? He's going to need an Uber to get that far.
He's literally biting his hand to prevent himself from tapping the mat.
Oh, again.
Oku wrenching back on that leg.
And this really speaks to the toughness of the champ. Jacobs, so many would have tapped out by this point, but instead Jacobs is still in this, and again, Oku going even deeper.
Oh my God, he is.
Wait,
Oh, he rolled
Jacobs
out.
caught the chin.
Went for a lariat and missed.
Oh!
Spike Rana. Oku.
Oh,
Super kick. Now's the time. Now's the time.
Oku sees daylight. Oku
Jacobs
sees
is
an opportunity.
down.
If he hits this, this is it.
oh,
Nails it.
huge.
2, 3.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my God.
Grab again. Oku has it seated in super deep this time.
The master of the half crab.
Boy, it looked like Jacobs was
Oh, he's thinking about it.
He's fade. Oh, he tapped. Did he tap? No.
I thought he
He's thinking
tapped.
about it, but he is keeping himself from
Oh,
giving
he's
up.
crawling. He's crawling.
Fighting for every inch, the champion.
Oku not letting up. Jacobs.
Oh, he's close. He's close to the ropes.
Oh, he got it.
No. Wow. I thought. Wow.
Oh, he was thinking about it. You know he wanted to. He wanted to give up, but he
Great.
couldn't let himself do it.
Great judgment call by the referee as well, because for a second it looked like he tapped. He was trying to grab the bottom rope and missed the first time. And if you have an itchy trigger finger, that referee could have called for the bell, and it would have been hard to argue with Scarlett Donovan that she was wrong there.
You know, and I'm not so sure that was just trying to go for the rope. I think maybe for a split second, Luke Jacobs was thinking about throwing in the towel. I think the pain may have been too much for the champion.
I thought he was going to tap. It was damn close.
What a hell of a main event. Open-handed slap there, and I don't know what I don't know what either of these two guys can have left. Headbutt from Jacobs and Oku. Oh, Jacobs trying to line up the lariat and missed. Back elbow connects.
Oh, again, head of steam.
Oh.
Oku with a lariat. Back up top again. Jacobs trying to get to his feet. Oku on the top buckle.
Oh, he nailed him.
Took his head off.
Down comes the... Oh, no, I thought Jacobs was bringing that armband down. Big lariat, and is this on?
Oh, my God. This match is insane.
Get out of here.
Oh, he nailed him in the back of the head.
Wow. And now the elbow pad comes off.
Oh,
That's
my
gotta be
God.
all.
This has got to be
That was
it.
a kill shot.
Inside out, and it is done. Luke
What
Jacobs
a
is still the
match.
Progress Men's World Champion.
Winner and still Progress
Dear
Men's
Lord.
Champion, Luke Jacobs.
All right.
What a
so-
match.
Some of the
Yeah.
action. There's that lariat. Watch here.
Oh,
Oku.
ow, I
He
can't
bounced
even
off
look.
the apron, hit his hip and then his head. The suplex on the stage. We thought right here, Veda, Jack, we thought that Oku was all done for, but he says no way.
Taking to the air, frequent flyer miles from Michael Oku, but a combination of big-time jaw-rattling lariats was too much for Michael Oku to overcome, but boy, was that a fight. Was that a championship
That was a
fight or
match.
what?
That was a
Jacobs
tough,
heads into
tough
Progress strong style
match.
Still, your Progress Men's World Champion. Fans, that is going to do it. Thanks so much for joining us for entire crew.
Wow.
For Veda, for Jack, I'm Rich Bocchini. So long from Las Vegas.
Well, everybody, thanks for joining me. This was a blast. Hopefully, we get to do it again sometime soon. Thanks again to Progress for making this possible and allowing me to show the show here on Twitch and YouTube. Hopefully, you guys can check out the replay if you didn't get to see the whole thing. It will be up on my YouTube and my Twitch. So check it out. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Let me know your favorite matches, what you liked in the comments. And thanks again. I'll be back tonight for SmackDown. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. WrestleMania this weekend here on Twitch and YouTube only. And have a good one. Psychotic, thank you. Thank you. So we'll see you guys another time. Like I said, SmackDown tonight, or join me for Mania